Most agents think that the more they work, the more money they will make. That's not true at all. In this video, I'm going to show you some high income habits I'm using as a realtor. They have been proven to be extremely productive for me. Habit number 1. Focus on listings. I'm not even sure why do we need to say this to new agents or to anyone in this business, but sadly this is the reality. I see it all the time on social media. People are posting, buy your dream house, I just helped these buyers close in their first house, and that's 100% fine. But hear me out. I came to this business with nothing. I didn't know anyone. Like I said in the previous videos, I moved to this country and I understood that if I want to make it in this business, I want to take listings. Because if you take listings, you're going to be perceived as an area expert. Later, you can use this sale to market yourself, to send postcards around the area and to get more listings. So why should you focus on listings? Well, we are in a business where we are not paid by the hour. So it doesn't mean if you work 40 hours more than me a week, you're going to make X amount more than me, right? So this is not how it works. We are entrepreneurs. So you should really invest time into seeing where is your business coming from. For example, if you take a listing and it does take your time if it's a for sale by owner or expired, you gotta follow up, you gotta do all of these things. But once you take the listing, it's there, it's on the market. Other agents are showing the listing for you. So that's the beauty of taking listings. On other side, if you work with buyer, for example, it may take you 20, 30, 40 homes, maybe 5 homes, we don't know, but it would take you some time to show all these properties. And then if you have 5 buyers, they all wanna see the house at the same time. It's very hard. Okay, so if you take listings, it's better return on your time. But this is why most agents are not taking listings. It's because they're afraid. It takes time, it takes effort to take listings, and you gotta be more confident, in my opinion, to go after these people that are selling by themselves or to go after expired listings. In my first year in real estate, I just had 2 buyers and the rest were listings, mostly from for sale by owners, expireds, and people that I met. The other habit I wanna talk to you about is time management. And you may say, George, it's completely impossible to manage your time as a real estate agent because other people are making your schedule. And you may be right, but this is how I control my time, and this is what I see that other successful realtors are doing. For example, my first year in real estate, this is how my day looked like. I would wake up, I would go to the gym, and then I would go to my office and I would start making calls. I was calling for sale by owners and expireds from 9 a.m. till noon. At noon, I would have lunch, maybe change my suit or something, and then I would go on all of those appointments I scheduled. But George, what if somebody calls me and wants to see a house at 10 a.m.? That never happened, by the way, but hypothetically speaking, if that did happen, I would just have somebody else do it, somebody else show the house. My time is better spent calling people and taking potential listings. Because like I mentioned, the listings are the name of the game, and you should focus on listings. So you want to learn how to manage your time, and this also means how to leverage out yourself, how to have other people do stuff for you. You can have other people put lock boxes, you have other people put signs. You can have a showing agent that shows the properties for you. You don't need to be 5 years into business to do this. You can do it immediately. This is how you set yourself up for success. And this is what many realtors don't understand. There are many producing activities and some non-money producing activities. Don't spend your time on stupid things. And you know why many agents are not calling for sale by owners and expireds? Because they are afraid of rejection. This is why they come up with all the crazy excuses. Oh, I gotta work on my website. Oh, I gotta design postcards. Oh, I gotta do business cards, just so they can avoid rejection. So be smart and time block your schedule. Do you notice how all my habits are around getting listings? Yes, because that's the main point of this video, is just to go out and get listings. The next habit is become a local area expert. So how do you do this? There's many ways to do this, but here's how I did it. Every time I talk to someone and they say, oh, I live in this area and that area, in the beginning I would look up that area and their house and see what has sold in their neighborhood in the past 6 months. So I would get a feeling on different neighborhoods. And then sometimes I would go a step further. If I know that I'm gonna be hanging out with this person, potentially I would set up an automatic search for myself just to see what's sold in their neighborhood. So if I see them on a barbecue, I would say, hey John, do you know that 123 Main Street has sold for 20,000 over asking 5 days ago? And they're gonna be like, oh, I know, it's from Mike's brother house, and then they had it listed with someone and blah blah blah. They would have a feeling that I'm a local area expert because I know all of these houses. It's crazy how it works. It doesn't take a lot for people to have a feeling that you know their neighborhood, because it's really important. Every neighborhood, every zip code is it's a different story. Every development is a different story. For example, you cannot compare these ranches with ranches in a different zip code, like just across the highway here. It's a totally different ball game. These ranches are slightly bigger, they sell a little bit faster, and they're just more nice. Better school system, and it's really important to be a local area expert. Also, every time I sold something, I would blast postcards to that area, and I would say, oh, this is my third home that I sold in your development. Or if a colleague of mine would sell something, I would send a postcard, of course, with their permission, saying, this house sold in 3 days for 20,000 over asking. So what I'm trying to say is that it's not hard to become a local area expert. You just want to spend time. For example, from 9 a.m. to 12 I was making calls, and then I would go on appointments, and then if I didn't schedule any appointments, I would just be doing research to see what's sold and what's currently on the market. It's really important to position yourself as a local area expert, and more importantly, to be local area expert and for other people to see that. Thank you. See ya. Have a good one. Sorry, I'm now at the open house. The people came and I needed to show them the house. So yeah, these are some high income habits that you can use as a realtor, and one of them, like I said, is being area expert. This is why I'm holding an open house here. I have a for sale by owner listing that I'm getting down the street, and this is the listing from my brokerage, but I just want to get a feel of the market. Couple people went by, really nice people, and they will be making an offer on this house. So you see how it turns out. So if you're a new agent and every time you talk to a really successful realtor, you will see that there is nothing special they're doing. Okay, maybe they're just making calls. Their day looks very maybe boring, but it's productive. So you want to focus on money making activities. I thought somebody came in, but anyways, so you don't have to do any crazy stuff. You just want to focus on money making activities. I really hope you found some value in this video. Please hit the like button and subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions. Reach out to me on Instagram, write me in the comments. I'm here for you. I'm just sharing my experience in my real estate world.